for today's coffee chat. I hope you bought your coffee cup and you're ready to hear all about Marlboro County School District. My name is Dr. Kakila Robinson, and I'm the Chief of Staff for Marlboro County School District here in beautiful South Carolina. We're excited you're here. Today, you'll learn more about why you need to join us in our journey here in Marlboro County School District. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. Please mute your audio. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box in your Zoom control panel. My team will respond to them as quickly as they can. We'll also add them to our frequently asked questions page on our website. So here's how our time will work this morning. First, we'll have a conversation with some of our educators. Then you'll have an opportunity to go into a breakout session for more conversation with principals, assistant principals, and some of our wonderful teachers. You'll get a chance to ask all your pressing questions. Now, without further ado, let's get started. I'd like to introduce our distinguished panel here today. First, Ms. Ashley Taylor, co-principal of Wallace Elementary Middle School. Also, we have Mr. Kadarian Graham, a middle school math teacher.
Good morning, everybody.
Ms. Katrinas Bridges, a reading coach.
Good morning.
And Ms. Kelly Dew, a middle school teacher.
Good morning.
Before we dive in, Ms. Taylor, can you tell us a bit about Marlboro?
Yes, ma'am, Dr. Robinson. Well, Marlboro County, as you can see from the map on the screen, we are located in the Pee Dee region of South Carolina. We're about an hour away from Myrtle Beach. We're about 2 hours away from major cities, Charlotte, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina. In Marlboro County, we are a rural area. We have that small town atmosphere, which I absolutely love about Marlboro County. Right now, with the pandemic that we have going on, a lot of people are trying to get away from the bigger cities. And so Marlboro County would be a perfect fit because we are a small rural county. We have around 4,100 students in our district. We are a farming community, as you can see from some of the pictures. And we, in our area, it is a low socioeconomic status, and we do have 100% free and reduced lunch for our students. In Marlboro County, we have 7 schools, and they're community-based schools. So the school that I'm a co-principal at is Wallace Elementary Middle School, which is located in Wallace, South Carolina. We have McCall Elementary Middle School, which is located in McCall. We have Clio Elementary School, which is located in Clio, South Carolina. We have Blenheim Middle School of Discovery, located in Blenheim. We have, and in Bennettsville, we have 3 schools. We have our Marlboro County High School, which all of our students attend high school in Bennettsville at Marlboro County High School. We have Bennettsville Primary School. We have Bennettsville Intermediate School as well. So that's just a little bit about where we are.
Great, Ms. Taylor. You're a co-principal here in Marlboro. Tell us a bit about yourself and how you came to Marlboro.
Yes, ma'am. So about 6 years ago, well, actually 7 years ago now, I was teaching in a neighboring county. I was living in Marlboro County because I'd gotten married and moved across the river, as my mama says, to Marlboro County. So I was living over here, but I was continuing to drive to where I used to work. For me, the opportunity arose for a career change for me in Marlboro County. I was in the classroom and I was looking to expand my leadership. And Marlboro County, I came over as a reading coach master teacher 6 years ago. From then, I then became a master teacher. After I became a master teacher, I moved into assistant principal of curriculum and instruction. And I've been in the principal role for the last 2.5 years. And the opportunities over here in Marlboro County, that's how I got here, because of those leadership opportunities.
Wonderful, Ms. Taylor. From the perspective of a school leader, what characteristics or attributes do you look for in teacher candidates?
Well, right now, one of the biggest things that we're looking for is somebody with that growth mindset. With the remote learning, with the pandemic going on, we've had to change the way we think about teaching, the distance learning teaching for our students. So we're looking for people with those growth mindsets that are going to be able to think outside of the box because when we come back, things are not going to be how they were. We also look for candidates who are coachable. In our district, we provide a lot of support, professional development support, feedback, and coaching. And so, an ideal candidate is going to be coachable, as well as we look for team-oriented people. We're all in this together. And so we need people that are going to be part of the team.
One of the things we say a lot around here is hashtag 345 Marlboro. Can you tell us what this means and how it got started?
Yes, ma'am. Hashtag 345. You often hear it a lot. We have shirts that has it on it. And you can ask anybody in our district, in our community, any of the students, and they know what hashtag 345 means. So the three simple words: I love you. 4, I care about you. And then 5, I am here for you. Those are things that our faculty, staff, students, parents, community members, everybody should hear every day. It helps them, have that sense of belonging and knowing that everybody cares. Our superintendent, Dr. Gregory A. McCord, actually started that initiative for us. And, in Marlboro County, we really want to ensure that the social, emotional needs of our students are addressed and met. That's going to be so very important for when we return after this pandemic, after being out. So that 345 basically is to show our faculty members, staff, students, parents, communities that, hey, you're loved, you're cared for, and we're always there for them.
Wonderful, Ms. Taylor. Thank you for explaining that to us.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's turn to the rest of our panel. A fun fact about our panel today is that all their names happen to start with a K, and so does mine also. Kadarian, let's turn to you first. So tell us where and what you teach. And tell us about your journey of how you came to Marlboro.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Kadarian Graham. I teach 7th grade mathematics at Blenheim Middle School Discovery. So for me, Marlboro County is home for me. I attended the schools here in Marlboro County, and then I went off to college. Towards the end of my college career, I had a few offers about where I wanted to teach. Should I stay where I was? Should I go back home? And I made the decision to return back home. And that was probably one of the best decisions I could have ever made, was to come back home and give back to my community.
Great, Kadarian. So what do you love about teaching in Marlboro?
So one thing I love about teaching in Marlboro is the family-like environment. The schools, the community is warm, it's welcoming, and they treat you like you belong. As you want that feeling that you belong somewhere, that's in Marlboro County. It is such a great knit group of people to grow and blossom.
Wow, wonderful, Kadarian. Kelly, you're also a middle level teacher. Tell us how you came to Marlboro and why you've decided to stay.
Yes, ma'am. So my name's Kelly Dew. I am a first-year teacher. I teach 7th grade math at McCall. Like Kadarian, I'm also homegrown. I'm from Marlboro County. I'm a product of the Marlboro County School District. When I graduated college last May, it was really a toss-up. Do I stay and teach where my school is, or do I just come on back home to teach? The biggest factor for me in coming home was to give back to the community that built me. There's so much need here. Growing up, I saw the need for good teachers. And so it was really important in my decision to be able to do a little something about that and really give back to them. I decided to stay because I feel like in this first year, I've had a tremendous amount of growth, and it just gives me so much satisfaction. Also, I've built so many relationships and connections with the students, families, and other teachers. So it's been a really good year for me.
Very good, Kelly. We also asked our teachers why they chose to stay in Marlboro County School District. And here are the top 3 reasons they provided. 1, the impact I can make on student lives. 2, relationships with colleagues. And 3, the location and the commute. Kelly, Ms. Taylor spoke about the hashtag 345 Marlboro Initiative. What has that meant for you? And how do you see that playing out in your work as a teacher?
I love the hashtag 345 initiative. For me, that's really meant taking an extra interest in my students, in my kids. They know that I love them and that I'll go the extra mile for them. And that plays out in the classroom with me supporting their work, but also I teach 7th grade, so they're playing sports. I go to a lot of their games and I'm cheering alongside their families, or I go to their concerts and performances and they see me out there. It's really played out the past few weeks with this distance learning. It's been more important now than ever that I stay connected with them and check on them, ask them how they're doing. And just like I've supported my kids and hopefully they can feel that, I've also felt that I've gotten that same support from my administrators, Dr. McCord, the district staff, and it's been a really great feeling.
Wonderful, Kelly. Katrina, you're a reading coach here in Marlboro. Tell us about your role and how you came into that role. And why did you decide to take on this role?
I serve as a reading coach at Clio Elementary, and as a reading coach, I serve as a support for teachers in all content areas. I provide professional development and coaching for all teachers. I began as a 2nd and 3rd grade teacher at Clio Elementary, and I decided that I wanted to continue to grow in my profession and in my career. So I decided to apply as a reading coach. I just wanted to give everyone that love for reading, that love for ELA, all teachers, not just reading teachers, but also math teachers, because we can incorporate reading and writing into our other content areas.
Very good, Katrina. What does professional support look like for you in Marlboro?
I've been fortunate in my time here in Marlboro County. I've been at Clio Elementary for 9 years, and I've had lots of professional support. I've been supported by my first year mentor. She's still very influential in my life. I can always go to her. My principal has also been very supportive. She always pushes me to move to the next level. She is a very strong-willed woman, and because of that, I have learned so much from her.
Okay, thank you. Let's now talk a bit about what support looks like for teachers who are new to Marlboro County School District. Ms. Taylor, what does support look like after an individual has been hired?
Yes, ma'am. So as a starting point, we provide a new to Marlboro County teacher orientation for all teachers that are hired for Marlboro County, which is a great way for them to connect with some of our current faculty and staff, as well as to connect with each other, since they all have some of the same characteristics. They're new to Marlboro County. We have mentorship programs for our new teachers as well. That includes monthly socials for our 0 to 3 years. If you've been in Marlboro County for 0 to 3 years, there's a monthly social, as well as our international teachers are included in that monthly social. It's a time for them to come together, to learn about something new, to socialize and to fellowship with one another, to really hone in on that family feel. We also provide one-on-one coaching within our school buildings. We're also lucky to have district coaches that come into our buildings to also help with our teachers. There is a wide variety of professional development offered in all the schools, as well as through the district. Within the schools, we have our E3 step meetings once a week, where teachers come together and they decide, hey, this is what we need to work on, and let's start gathering some data and let's work on it. As well as our district provides content-specific PD for our teachers during our early release days.
Excellent, Ms. Taylor. Can you talk to us about how your administrative team at Wallace Elementary School provides support for teachers in the school?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So at Wallace Elementary Middle School, we are lucky that we are in a co-principalship. So myself and Ms. Douglas, my counterpart, my other co-principal, we support teachers as well as our instructional leadership team, which includes some mentor teachers, which are teachers in our building that have shown leadership capacity and capabilities, and so they're helping us out with our flight in this area, and as well as we have instructional coaches, and so all of us support our teachers daily. popping into classrooms, offering support, or even just popping in, hey, I'm going to pop in today and can I do a read aloud for your kids? Just being in and being visible in classrooms, asking questions. Hey, what can I support you with here? Teachers are really receptive to us coming in. And oftentimes they ask us, hey, can you come in tomorrow at 1:30? I really want feedback on such and such, which is a great feeling when teachers do that because they're wanting to hone their craft and they're wanting to learn more. So that to me is very important. We also have, job embedded PD at our school. So we have the STEP meetings, but we also have reading PLC meetings as well, where our teachers can also hone their craft for literacy, because that's one of our district's initiatives is literacy.
Wonderful. Kadarian, what supports have been most meaningful to you and why?
Yes, ma'am. So one support that has been very meaningful to me would be our content-specific meetings. For me, these are meetings just for our math teachers or whatever your content might be. So we get together, we discuss the data, we look at our historical trends, we see what issues or area concerns there might be, and how can we as a content group come together to move our students to the next level. Another support is the technology piece. With this COVID-19 pandemic, we have moved to 100% remote learning. So now we're getting this feedback, this PD on how we can use Google Classroom, Google Meet, Google Hangouts, and just making sure that we are there for our students and giving them whatever they need in this time of uncertainty.
Wow. Katrina, talk to us a bit about your pathway to leadership opportunities. What opportunities have you taken advantage of?
Within my school, my principal has provided me with several opportunities to demonstrate leadership, faculty meetings, sharing of data, professional learning communities, etc. I've also had the opportunity to attend leadership trainings. This year, we had the Aspiring Leaders Training, and I was able to learn a lot from the presenters, Dr. Dotter, Dr. McCord, Ms. Robinson. We've had several presenters to come in, and it was great to get the information from people who are actually dealing with it every day. I'm currently in an administration program, and I learned the material, but it was good to hear it from those who are doing the work. I've learned so much from that program, and as a result of that program, I have accepted a position as a curriculum coordinator within the district. Right now, I am still currently serving my role as a reading coach, and I am excited about the new experience that is to come. And I'm excited about being able to apply and share the information that I've learned, not only in my school, but within the Aspiring Leaders program.
Thank you. There are several leadership opportunities while you're still in the classroom in Marlboro County School District. Here in Marlboro, we do truly believe in hiring from within. We talk about instructional coaching, curriculum coordinators, and administration. Now we move back over to Ms. Taylor. One thing we know is that to be happy in your job, in addition to coaching and PD, you need a real sense of belonging and connection. Can you talk about Marlboro's onboarding teams?
Yes, ma'am, I can. And the science is really pretty clear. You won't be happy unless you want, and we all need to have that sense of belonging. And so our onboarding teams, this year we've launched onboarding teams at all of our schools, and each school has a team of teachers whose job it is to welcome new hires. The onboarding teams serve as those welcome wagons, you would say. They're there to offer support. Hey, how do you work the copier? Hey, where do I get a printer? Hey, how do I work this smart board? So they're there to offer unending support, I guess you could say, as well as, hey, you might have a lunch buddy that say, hey, you never want to come somewhere where you don't have somebody to go to lunch with. I promise you, we won't leave you hanging. We're going to pull you along if you don't want to go with us, because we want everybody to be a part, because it is really a true Marlboro County feel. So once you're officially hired, you'll be immediately connected with a few of your colleagues, and they'll help you get connected. They'll answer those questions that you have, and they'll help you feel more settled in the role. And I'll tell you, if they don't know the answer, and I'm famous for saying this, if I don't know the answer, I'm going to find the answer for you, and I'm going to get back to you. And everybody in Marlboro County is that way.
Yes, these onboarding teams have been a great addition to teachers' experiences here in Marlboro County School District. Kelly and Kadarian, tell us about how you felt a sense of connection in Marlboro. Kelly, you go first.
So being a first year teacher, Miss Taylor is absolutely right. I was not going to be happy if I did not feel like I was connected. So when I first started in teaching, I was introduced to my team, my 7th grade team, and also an amazing mentor teacher. And they really kind of helped me get acclimated in my classroom with housekeeping things. And also they took on and introduced me to people that could help me more instructionally, the coaches, step team. And it was really nice. It's been nice to have those people to go to, whether the question is, why do my scores look like this? Or, just something not about school. We've done things together as a school, like a paint class. We'll go to dinner. And it's been really nice to feel connected with the content and with our job, but also outside of that too.
Darian.
In agreement with her, I would also talk about the compassion. In 2018, Hurricane Florence did a lot of damage to Marlboro County. There were hundreds of families that was displaced, and the community thought it not robbery to come together with Red Cross and to help feed our families. So you had community stakeholders, you had district people all coming together to fix food, to just encourage us to uplift those who were affected by the Hurricane Florence. And this really showed me that in Marlboro County, we are a family. If one hurt, we all hurt. So that definitely was a good sense of connection for me back in 2018.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to do a little lightning round. In a few words, I'd like each of you to respond to this question. Why would someone consider coming to Marlboro? Miss Taylor?
For me, you should consider coming to Marlboro because of that family feel, that connectiveness. Like I said earlier, I lived in Marlboro County prior to teaching here, and I wasn't connected in the community I lived. When I started working in Marlboro County, that's when I truly started being connected, and I'm connected with all of the colleagues across the entire district, not just at my school.
Darian?
For me, it would be the leadership opportunities. You can bet your bottom dollar, if Marlboro County knows that you have a gift and ability, they are going to put you to work. So if you are talented in any area, you can believe that it's going to be used here in Marlboro County.
Kelly?
The two biggest things for me about why would you want to come to Marlboro County is number one, the opportunity for self-growth. If you're looking for that, just like I was, then you'll have ample opportunities in Marlboro County. And maybe the most important thing is the dedication to students and families. These are students here and families that want your dedication, and they really appreciate what we do.
And Katrina?
I would say support, and I not only mean support at a school level, I also mean support at a district level. There are so many district staff personnel that you can count on and call on whenever you have any questions, and they're there to help you. So I must say that support is a major thing here in Marlboro County.
Okay, thank you. Now let me introduce you all to some people you will hear from in your breakout sessions in just a few. Mr. Jason Gracey, Assistant Principal at Marlboro County High School.
Good morning, everybody. To answer the question Dr. Robinson proposed, for me, it begins with the passion for our communities that we serve, the passion for our students. Marlboro County is very passionate about serving our children, but it's also an opportunity to grow professionally and personally. I came on from another neighboring school district, such as Ms. Taylor did as well, and I came into an instructional leadership position as a E3 lead teacher. That was just 2 years ago. I had the opportunity to help cultivate that culture of coaching. And because of that and the support that we received, our school that I was at previously actually showed an increase in their data. So I was really proud of that. From there, as Kadarian said earlier, if they see something in you, they have no problem from promoting within. I have now transitioned as to assistant principal at Marlboro County High School, but also the support we get from our district officials. You know, you can text Dr. Robinson, you can text Dr. McCord. They respond to your text. I don't know of any other superintendent that or chief of staff that respond to your text immediately or email you or call you. You can pick up their cell phone and call them to provide that support. When you just have a question, hey, how should I handle this? So the culture of coaching and the support is a major thing for me.
And Dr. Dion Vance, principal at Blenheim Middle School of Discovery.
Good morning, Dr. Robinson. For me, it would have to say the love and the support that I have been shown since I became a part of the family. I started at Blenheim February the 24th, and just #345 has been demonstrated to me my entire time here. So I would say definitely the love and the support from everyone, from principals, from the district office, just everyone has accepted me as one of the family members. And I love being here.
Ms. Jean Campbell, a research teacher at Marlboro County High School.
Good morning and happy Friday again to everyone. There are so many positive, good things going on in Marlboro County School District, but at my high school, one of the things that I would say is that inspired me to stay and work there is the great work environment. We laughed together, we cried together, and formed a special bond, especially during this school year. I'd also like to speak about the great and supportive administrators we have, and they are fair and consistent. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Sheila O'Neill Brown, assistant principal at Marlboro County High School.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to just echo what my colleagues have stated. If you come join our team, you'll be surrounded by love, support, and guidance. And we really work together as a team to focus on ensuring that we transform and impact student achievement, and not just their academic achievement, but the whole life of the child. So socially and emotionally, we support our children, we support each other, and we work together collectively for the common good.
Ms. Hannah Burks, E3 lead teacher at Clio Elementary School.
Good morning, everyone. For me, it's the leadership opportunities. It's the strong support that we receive from our teachers, our administrators, our district staff, and also it's the impact that we have on our students' lives each and every day. I would say above all, is that Marlboro County has that family feeling, and I'm really appreciative to be a part of it.
And last but not least, Ms. Krista Homer, principal of Bennettsville Intermediate School.
Good morning, everyone. For me, it was being able to have a voice. Prior to coming to Marlboro County, I worked in 2 larger districts. A lot of time in larger districts, your voice is just one of many. It doesn't get heard. In Marlboro County, from the district office down, they truly take the time to ask for your opinions. Teachers are given surveys often through Google Forms, and they truly want to know and they value your opinion. Most decisions aren't made without teacher input. And so for me, that was extremely important because we want to make sure that everyone's voice is heard, especially when making decisions. So coming to a smaller district, your voice is heard. It's not just one of many voices.
Wonderful. I just want to say again, Marlboro is a wonderful, stable place to grow in your career. Thank you so much, Ms. Taylor, Kadarian, Katrina, and Kelly. We appreciate you and the amazing impact you're having on our students. You've heard a lot of information today. Before we jump to our breakout sessions, let me encourage you to visit our website. Vacancies are getting filled quickly, so we encourage you to apply today. Once you fill out an application, it will be screened by the HR department. Our principal may reach out to you then to schedule a virtual interview. We invite you to get to know us. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions at all.
In Marlboro County, we really care about our kids. That's why we have hashtag 345Marlboro.
3 words, 4 words, 5 words.
I love you.
I care about you.
I'm here for you.
Every day, we take seriously our job to make sure that our kids have everything that they need to be successful. That includes hiring great teachers.